Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steph and today I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 49, Filial Affection. So last episode we just continued the fight with Salim and Gluttony versus everybody else. Salim actually ended up eating Gluttony to absorb his powers, so now there's only one homunculus now, but that one homunculus is really fucking strong, and now he has Gluttony smelling powers. So that's not great, because now he can smell where everyone is, so he really doesn't need to rely on light anymore. And the last thing he said was, oh, I can smell that Hohenheim is near. So I wonder, are we going to follow up with him? Are Pride and Hohenheim going to be face to face again? And are they going to fight? Because I'm still not 100% sure if Hohenheim can fight. We've really not have seen any of that from him yet. So I'm kind of curious if he can actually like defend himself. Also, Roy Mustang is making some moves. He is kidnapping or taking hostage of Bradley Fuhrer's wife. Fuhrer, Bradley, whatever. He's got too big of a name. He's got a weird fucking name, so it's kind of like hard for me to remember what comes first. What's his last name? What's his first name? What's his title? Because technically his first name is a title, but you know, whatever. They're taking his wife hostage, basically. So let's see how that will stir things up. But for now, let's see which one we're going to follow up on. I think we're going to follow up on Hohenheim and Pride more than anything. We might get to see a little bit more on what Roy Mustang is going to be doing with the wife. Like, well, is he going to fill her in on what he has planned? Probably not. But I really want to see Hohenheim and Pride talk again. So let's see if we're going to get that. If you guys are enjoying my Fullmetal Alchemist series so far and you guys want to see all these uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description. Also, I start streaming on Twitch every Monday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Central Time. And if you guys want to check it out, give me a follow. Link will be down in the description below. Alrighty, without further ado, this could be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 49, Filial Affection. Let's go. Hey everyone, just want to give a special thanks and a shout out to my Patreons for supporting me. Over on my Patreon, you'll gain early access to all of my uncut reactions on top of other perks. Check out my Patreon, the link is in the description.
Al, can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Yeah, where's his soul?
I know that smell. Tell me something, Edward. Do you think your father would step forward to save you if I chopped off one of your limbs?
Just be another metal limb, but this time he won't get it back.
Look out!
Did he duck? Yeah. Jeez, he's powerful, but now he's after greed.
Young lord!
Not quite. The name's Greed.
It's you! Give the prince's body back!
Now why would I want to do something like that? Oh boy, heads up!
He's on your side. He's an ally, but he's not a friend. Those teeth, man.
I didn't ask for your help!
Oh, shut up!
Yeah,
Your
right?
arm obviously hasn't healed yet.
I can take care of myself!
Then prove it to me and start acting like you can. We're gonna need your help tomorrow.
So tomorrow's a promise day, I'm assuming.
Sorry I couldn't kill the little bastard.
Don't sweat it. Can't exactly fault you for that one.
Yeah, this one's hard to kill.
Consider him to be a monster.
Yeah, right? He's not easy to kill. But maybe Hohenheim can do something, if he can fight. Maybe he can use his Philosopher's Stone-ish powers.
Is this Kanema?
That it is.
But I was in the east, so how did I... Oh, that's right, Pride! Dad, the homunculus Pride! He took control of my body!
I know.
We know.
Mr. Gory has told me all about it.
It's Darius.
It was like he was manipulating my soul. I feel violated.
The homunculi are basically your relatives. They're like second-generation clones of me. So they might be able to interfere with your seal since we share the same blood.
He's tall. Or maybe the guy's just short.
That shadow monster devoured the fat homunculus whole.
The fat
and he's overpowering us. Greed and Edward are doing everything they can, but I don't know how long they can last. We need a new plan and fast.
You're a pretty brilliant alchemist, right?
I guess. I know a thing or two.
I've got an idea, but I'm gonna need your help to pull it off.
Create a wall? I don't think that's gonna fucking work. I'm wondering what his plan is.
As soft as you've become, I wonder how much longer you can survive.
Shut up, you beast.
What a horrific thing to say to your own brother, Greed. Honestly. I might have to eat you.
Promise that I won't go down easy, brother.
Hohenheim?
So you've chosen to show yourself. Eh, Hohenheim?
Alrighty.
The hero always waits until the last second to make his move.
Oh, the hero. Yeah, right.
Interesting. You must think you can defeat me.
No, I'd never think that. I'm not dumb enough to try and fight you.
So who he's gonna fight? Al?
What could he possibly be thinking? He must be plotting something.
Well, duh, but what is it? Is he using Hohenheim as bait to, like, reel him in? Shit.
Are you joking? This was your pathetic plan?
Ow, no!
That was not the plan for Al to get caught. This is him? Oh, it's like a fucking cage. So, no, it kind of was, so Al can keep him in place. That's his alchemy? Shit.
That's amazing. He actually managed to confine Pride.
Yeah, right? And it's nothing but darkness in there, so he's got no shadows.
What the hell are you doing? Al's trapped in there with that monster! How could you do something like that?
It wasn't my idea.
It was his.
Al was the one who suggested this.
Mm-hmm.
You fell for it! You can't use your powers in this darkness!
I don't see why you're laughing. You're trapped inside this thing too. As soon as you try to make an opening to leave, I'll slice you into little pieces.
I don't remember saying anything about leaving. Let's have a little test of endurance, Salim.
I mean, his soul's already, like, not being attached to the armor.
My body doesn't need oxygen or light or food. I'm perfectly comfortable right here until the promised day is over.
Ah, shit. That is fucking smart. I'm impressed.
I acted as a decoy and we imprisoned him. Mm-hmm. We've bought ourselves enough time to figure out how to destroy him.
Well, you could have at least told me what you were...
Your brother told me not to. He said that you'd be against it, okay?
Of course he would.
Al came up with this plan because it was the only way to make sure everyone would survive. Try to understand.
And yeah, like, again, his soul's already, like, disconnecting from the armor anyway, so it's gonna end up being, like, you know, an empty set of armor eventually.
This is all my fault, so I had to do something. And besides, I only have to stay in here for one day. I promise I'll be okay, brother.
Does Salim need to eat? I don't think
Lust
so.
is dead, envy's gone, gluttony's eaten. Wrath is at Eastern Command, and they've got Pride under lockdown.
And then we got Sloth and then Greed. So yeah, that's
So that
the only
means
4 that's
Sloth and
left.
Pops are the only ones watching over Central.
Hey, Greed! What the hell are you planning?
I've told you, I'm planning on ruling the entire world.
You're not gonna succeed, bro. Something's gonna happen. But damn, bro, I was not expecting that. I had a feeling like, you know, Al was gonna do something, but I was not expecting his plan to go this far. I thought it was just like, you know, a plan of like defeat him right now, right here, right now, and just be done with it. But no, it's like leading like further into that. So their plan is to just keep Pride away from all of this shit, and then the promised day will like pass over or some shit like that, and then they'll possibly let them out in full darkness so he still doesn't have any powers, and then they can also take Al out of like, you know, that freaking like dome that they're in. But that's his power, and I'm talking about like Hohenheim's. That's a crazy alchemy. So his alchemy's more like earth, rock. He didn't even move either. He just like did it. He just like, you know, conjured up the fucking rocks or some shit, or earth, to just like go boom. His hands were still in his pockets the entire time. But something tells me that this is not gonna happen the way it's going to. Something is gonna happen that's gonna force them to release Pride. And unfortunately, I feel like it's gonna happen right in the nick of time where Pride is gonna be needed by the father, and then, you know, their plan will be successful, like partly, and then the others will try and like find a way to stop it right then in the middle or some shit, and then like possibly the good guys will succeed, the bad guys will just barely just almost succeed, but then fail at the last moment. I feel like it's gonna go in that direction. But since Al is trapped with Pride in this thing and they've got nothing to do for like a good over 24 hours, what are they gonna talk about? Are they gonna just sit there and talk, or are they just gonna like, you know, chill and just coexist in there? And since Pride is gonna be locked away for a little bit at least, what's everyone's plan and what are they gonna do moving forward?
Am I going crazy, or you guys noticed all the Ishvalans around lately?
No, you're right. There's a small army of them holed up in those buildings out to the west of town.
And speaking of Ishvalans, you have to wonder whatever happened to that fellow with the X-shaped scar across his face.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen him in a while.
Well,
Oh
I
shit.
guess you can ask him yourself.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Any of you know how to get to the Kanama slums?
Yeah, sure. Kanama is just south of the city, right on the outskirts of the forest.
Is that so? Thank you.
Did that little girl ever meet back up with you guys? You know, the one that always carried that cat around with her. She passed through here again just a few weeks back.
She did what?
Ah shit. And she has envy with her. So technically we got 5 homunculi. It's just lust and gluttony that are dead.
I just assumed you must have led the other Ishvalans to take your revenge on King Bradley.
All that stuff about them being terrorists is nothing but paranoid nonsense.
My brothers would never lower themselves to such cowardice. They're your allies, and this country will soon see them as heroes, not terrorists.
Yeah, there's pride, greed, then there's wrath, then there's envy, there's sloth. Yeah, 5.
I spent a fortune having this suit tailor-made, and now
Kimberly's
it's in
back.
full. And the fun isn't even scheduled to start until the sun's up.
Oh boy, we're bringing him back.
Your plan to use us. It was too sloppy to actually work.
And how's that?
Well, the plan needed us, right? As your sacrifices? The whole thing hinged on us doing what you wanted. But what if we had simply decided to run away to a different country?
Let's see if he'll get anything out of Pride.
True. And there are some humans selfish enough who would have done exactly what you said. But then, not all. Just look at Rath's wife.
Ooh.
There was a time when we took a trip to the city and I was almost run over by a car. She had no idea that I could have easily protected myself. But I was genuinely shocked by her selfless concern for my safety.
Okay, so he kind of like spared her.
I was quite intrigued by her and how she cared for me. And I realized what it was like to have a mother.
Are they gonna connect? Because they kind of had some, like a couple things in common.
There are a handful of humans like Rath's wife. They're willing to give up their own lives in order to protect the things they care about.
So she's the 5th sacrifice?
And one step up from them, we have you and your brother, chosen to be sacrifices for the infinite strength of
Okay,
your
well,
spirits.
she's a possible sacrifice.
So explain to me again, how were our plans so sloppy?
You're not succeeding right now, motherfucker. God, imagine if Hughes was still around. Fuck, how different this would be, bro.
What happened here?
It's been cleared to the ground.
Oh, they caught up.
And what caused that? That's not natural.
Oh shit, don't bother it.
Jerso and Zampano? What the? Darius?
Tell him to not fuck with it.
You can't really still think that we're working for Kimberly. No way, of course not. And as soon as we start trusting you, you'll kill us. I would never do that.
I'm not falling for it. I bet Heinkel's hiding around here somewhere, just waiting for a chance to ambush us.
You're
Dr. Marco!
idiot.
Oh, they're still around. Okay, good.
Edward!
So you're still working with Scar.
What? No, the gorilla.
I'm sorry to have to spring this on you right away, but we really need to get...
Damn.
Hey, Piggy, Gorilla, and Fatty! Shut up and stop
Hey,
fighting!
Gorilla and Fatty.
You wanna mess with us, shorty?
Damn. Jesus.
So you really did quit? I guess we all ditched him around the same time then. Once the sun comes up, things are gonna get rough.
I know.
It's the promised day.
Let's just hope that everyone makes it through the day alive.
He's gonna do some recon in Central.
By himself?
Yeah, he pointed out that he's the only one who's kept his identity hidden. So it'll be easier for him to infiltrate the city.
And he's also really quick and stealthy.
Al's doing everything possible to keep us safe. The rest of it, that's up to us.
Just make it count, honestly. And do your best to get his body back. And yours.
The sun has risen.
Alright, now what?
The day's begun. Do not go outside the house today, all right?
Roy? What's Roy doing? Okay.
SETI squad is currently engaged in combat with Mustang's group in the western sector. However, it appears that they have taken the Fuhrer's wife hostage.
Yeah, she's just with them. She's not tied up or and all that crap.
The only one we need alive is Roy Mustang. The Fuhrer's wife is expendable.
Damn.
Eliminate her along with Mustang.
Damn. They don't give a fuck about her. I wonder if Salim is gonna allow that. He doesn't really care that much, but it's Roy that they want.
Are you going to shoot?
They need him alive.
The only one we need alive is Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the rest.
Damn. Light everyone on fire. Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? Kill the wife? Shit. Alrighty, and that was episode 49 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Okay, so we did get to see Hohenheim and Pride face to face a little bit. Yeah, they got history, they got beef. But I want to see more of what Hohenheim can do. We don't really get to see a whole lot of like what he can do. Every time he's on screen, he's like, you know, just talking, or he's quiet, or he's just trying to explain something. He doesn't really like do much, and this was one of the episodes that we actually see him do something. The last time I saw him use his alchemy was with Azumi, from what I can remember. But so far, we are leaving off with Pride and Al enclosed in like this like Earth Dome thing. Mustang is about to be captured by Bradley's people, and Bradley's people are wiping everybody out, including Bradley's wife. And we're leaving off with the Promised Day finally arriving, and not 100% sure if Roy is taken hostage or not. I feel like he fended off of them or made some sort of like weird deal with them or some shit. He was definitely not just gonna stand there and be like, all right, I'll go with you guys. He definitely did something. We just don't know what it is because we left off on a cliffhanger. But since the Promised Day is like the biggest climax of the fucking show, and we have like 13 episodes left, I have a feeling like the next 10 episodes is just gonna be this one long ass day. So we're finally hitting the big episodes of the series. Finally, holy shit. So for next episode, let's pick up where we left off with Roy Mustang, and let's see if they actually took him hostage. I doubt it. Let's see what he did to fend off all that stuff, and let's see how the Promised Day begins and what will be the first thing to happen. If you guys are enjoying my Fullmetal Alchemist series so far, and you guys want to see Eyes Uncut reactions early, make sure to check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description. Also, I started streaming on Twitch every Monday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Central Time. And if you guys want to check it out and give me a follow, link is down in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more reactions. And again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.